My name is Jennifer Marinello. I'm a proud principal of Layler Elementary School in Hamilton Township School District, and I'm also a product of the YMCA. So I grew up going to YMCA camps as a child. I have amazing memories being a YMCA camper. I was part of a YMCA swim team. I was also a YMCA camp counselor, so I'm proud to continue the work with the YMCA. Community means to me showing up for each other, partnering together, supporting each other. And through my daily work, just as a principal and a leader for my school community, we come together when we need each other. So we have a proud saying that we use often, that it takes a village. And my role is really to inspire that work within our school community and beyond. So what it looks like is me talking with teachers, getting to know my students, getting to know the families, and encouraging them to be there for each other. From my experience, I believe that some of the most pressing needs that our community face are opportunity and building connection with each other. Through our partnership with the YMCA, we've been able to provide opportunities for our students and our families to create relationships with the camp counselors, somebody that can inspire them, somebody that can give them words of encouragement. You know, the goal is that our students have these memories from their experience as a camper. And the goal is really that those memories inspire them to be successful. There are so many moments of celebration through the partnership with our school and our district and the YMCA here in Hamilton. Everything from seeing the joy and the excitement on kids' faces before they go out to recess, knowing that they're going to be able to play a game that they love. They're going to see the counselor that they have a relationship with. I've had parents calling me, asking me if their children can participate in it because they had such fond memories last year that I know will last a lifetime. For example, last year, the students were able to participate in a FIFA World Cup activity. They were able to go onto the field for FIFA soccer, and there were pictures that FIFA used in their own advertisements of our students, and the joy on their faces and their smiles was priceless. I believe investing in our youth is vital to our community. I tell them all the time, you are our future thinkers, problem solvers, creators, your writers, your mathematicians, your athletes, and those words of encouragement go a long way. Creating a safe space in our schools, on our playgrounds, at camp is so important for our students, and we can do that by getting to know each student, and it's as simple as using their name and smiling. I know every single student's name in my school. It's also about getting to know them as individuals, getting to know their aspirations, their goals. It's about getting to know their families and partnering with the families. Students also need to have opportunities where they can feel good about themselves. They need to have opportunities where they are successful. Success breeds more success. So when students are able to contribute and feel like they have a sense of purpose, when they're, hanging out with their friends, when they're creating something in their classroom, when they're giving back, that ultimately builds their confidence and their desire to want more. The legacy that I hope to leave in the lives of young children is that all young children have someone or something that they can remember that inspires them. It's an honor to receive the Community Enrichment Award. Our partnership with the YMCA in providing our community summer camp for our students has been amazing. I want to personally thank Ryan and Diana and Rudy for making it come to life.
I've been doing the pool for 27 years. The pool was my first introduction to the Y. At the end of '97, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was overweight, and my doctor said I need to lose weight. So I said, well, join the Y because they have a pool, and I liked water fitness. I had been familiar with it already, so I joined the Y. I needed to do something, and I didn't have a job. I was a stay-at-home mom, and so coming and having to take the classes, I thought that it would be a good idea to get paid. And that's one of my jokes to this day, is that y'all are retired, so am I, but I'm getting paid. And it's a lot of fun, and it gets me. Honestly, quite frankly, I might not have continued this journey without the YMCA and without becoming a member, without becoming a staff member, without pursuing this. I probably wouldn't have pursued staying healthy and fit, unfortunately, but I did. And I really do feel with my heart and my soul that the YMCA has been my extended family and has made a huge difference for me in my life. Teaching fitness, and especially with all of the seniors, they are so appreciative. It's so much fun. And I'm not a hardcore kind of teacher. I think that telling jokes and laughing and having community, and the members in my lightweight workout really appreciate that, because they are there. Anything that anybody does is better than nothing. So I really have enjoyed that immensely. The other thing I love about Group X is that prior to COVID, we had a program of healthy living, and it worked with people with Parkinson's and people with diabetes and people with MS. And I was very active in the program for MS. And I helped guide the group exercise with them. Well, when COVID came, they were gone. Everybody was gone. And we started doing a few Zoom things, and then the YMCA came back. But the folks in MS, of whom I had become quite close with, because that's what you do in a Group X program. You get close with the members that come on a regular basis. And I have a very close tie to them. I couldn't let them not have an exercise program. And when I took the YMCA retirement plan, they said you have to volunteer. So I decided, what the heck, with me volunteering and having to exercise. So I made up a Zoom program Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 to 11. We are a community. And I think that all the classes, those instructors make you feel part of that. All of the instructors here make you feel like, well, you better show up because you matter. I would like to thank Jermaine, because he has been a part of my family, went to camping with us, and has been my housemate for the last 15 years. He taught my children how to swim. I'd like to really thank Kelly, because Kelly was a great mentor and a great guider for me, and took especially good care of me through the trials of before school care and children and behavior and all of that. So she's been a great person. Denise, because she's a cheerleader for me, because she has to be, because she wants me to sell all her 50/50s. I already sold one to each of you, right? You're all buying one. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And thank you for this honor. Oh my goodness, thank you for the honor. I really appreciate this honor so much from all of you.
Community to me means a safe place that we can live and enjoy our lives, raise our kids, run our business, and a place where we can help one another to achieve a common goal, just to enjoy our lives. And really, it's key to helping one another. And I think we're living in a great community right now. It's doing a good job of that. Probably came along in earnest when my kids were born and got involved in local activities. And I would go to see what they were doing and realize that there was a shortage of volunteers to coach. A lot of these organizations needed financial assistance, and that's really when I got involved. I mean, so much of it involves the kids, really. when I think about it, you get the players, and as time went on, now I coach my grandkids and much younger kids, and the emphasis has become less on winning and more on making sure the kids are having a good time and it's a fulfilling experience for them. You get this mix of kids from the community, and some are maybe having personal struggles, having a tough time getting to practice. Kind of put all that in perspective and try to make the whole thing work. I think about senior citizens that maybe need rides to get to medical assistance or food or loneliness. I think the Y serves a purpose for that because, you go through the Y, see a lot of senior citizens hanging out, swimming. But my real Y story goes through my wife, Deb, who was a teacher at Alexander School in Hamilton, 5th grade teacher. And she had a lot of kids that attended the Y before and after school program. Once my grandkids came along, and even with my daughters, she would take them to Y classes and was always impressed with what was going on there. And then my grandkids came along, and she retired, took the kids to Little Rookies, You and Me Babe, all these classes that were over there. And she just always said to me, what an amazing place it was. There's a guy, Dan Schweck, it was my wife's first class at Alexander School, and I think he worked at the Y and went on to run now the Miracle League. And I remember one day I asked Dan, I said, hey, you're at the Y, you know any people that I could use as a technician? And he gave me the name of an employee, Lane Butler, who I hired. He was a Y kid, and he was a great employee. So, there's a lot of connections for me in the community in the Y, but a lot of it goes through my wife and the good time she had there with my grandkids and our own kids. Just in general, I would hope that the legacy on a personal basis is that people would remember me as somebody kind, friendly, helping hand, and generous when it's needed. And as far as the community, just the things I'm trying to do a little bit, I know it's no big deal at all, but volunteering to coach, helping out to anybody that comes and asks me in my office, neighborhood, people around that neighborhood, try to help out. I want to say something wonderful. I had wonderful parents, my mom and dad, Anthony Sr., my mom, Camille, and wonderful in-laws. My father-in-law's 97, mother-in-law's 94, and wonderful people, and surely helped me along the way and give me great guidance to keep me on the right track. And, I think it kind of helps bring me here to this point today. So I must say that I'm definitely honored to receive this award, and I want to thank the folks at the Y and the committee to select me, and I want to definitely congratulate Jennifer and Katrine, the other honorees. And the last thing I want to say is I really think Hamilton Township, Mercer County in a whole, this community in a whole, has given me more than I could ever repay. So thank you.